Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Who you wound up supporting in the election, presidential election?
None of your business.
If me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is me playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay,
To give you a direct statement.
When famous people express their thoughts, they can unexpectedly challenge woke ideologies in ways that take everyone by surprise. Few performers earn respect like Denzel Washington, and when a reporter attempted to get his views on race relations during President Obama's tenure, his reply was nothing less than iconic.
You know, race relationships have to do with race relationships. You're white or whatever you are, I'm black or whatever I am. We're standing here talking now. That's how we get things done. You can't legislate love. The President of the United States can't legislate us into liking each other. We have to step forward and ask questions about each other and engage. There's no law that says, oh, because I'm president, you all got to get along now. So it's up to us.
Rather than promoting divisive stories, Denzel highlighted the importance of personal accountability and reciprocal respect. His rejection of adopting a victim mindset dismantled the woke perspective that state intervention resolves racial problems. He has repeatedly emphasized the significance of family, discipline, and hard work, claiming that systemic issues frequently originate at home instead of being solely external. Washington has emphasized that attributing personal difficulties to institutions merely hinders progress and personal development. His viewpoint contests the contemporary woke ideology that aims to depict racial dynamics as fundamentally antagonistic. Through encouraging solidarity and individual responsibility, he challenges the notion that being a victim ought to be a key trait of any racial community. Morgan Freeman's statements resonate throughout social media whenever discussions about race arise.
Black History Month you find
Ridiculous.
why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? Well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
No, all right, I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
Freeman highlighted the ridiculousness of confining Black accomplishments to just 1 month, demonstrating the performative and simplistic nature of woke culture. His straightforward yet impactful remark shattered the notion that racial advancement necessitates ongoing classification and separation. Instead, Freeman highlighted the significance of incorporating Black history into the larger American story, instead of viewing it as a separate, tokenized occurrence. He contended that true progress doesn't focus on highlighting one group at any given moment, but recognizes that history, culture, and achievements are shared by all individuals throughout the entire year. By rejecting the dominant woke ideology, Freeman emphasized that togetherness and common history hold greater importance than superficial actions. When iconic filmmaker Quentin Tarantino was questioned regarding the increasing trend of social messaging overshadowing storytelling in Hollywood, he was candid.
Well, okay. Again, it's like, he's an old man. You think Scorsese's going to be into Ant-Man versus the Wasp?
Why not?
But he's not going to be, all right? I don't think he would have been that into that at 37. Forget about however fucking old he is now, all right? That's just not his thing. I mean, even me, when it comes to, I used to collect Marvel comic books. I loved Marvel comic books. And, if all this shit was coming out in 86, I would be all down with it. They waited till I got too old, all right, for me to be so into it.
Tarantino's remarks struck a chord with countless individuals who feel that contemporary Hollywood values virtue, signaling more than quality filmmaking. His unrepentant position dismantled the woke claim that every film should promote a specific agenda. He elaborated further, emphasizing how once daring filmmakers now self-censor due to fear of criticism, and how studios approve films based on ideological criteria instead of engaging stories. Tarantino contended that authentic storytelling flourishes with creative liberty, rather than imposed inclusiveness. He cited classic movies that broke barriers via artistic creativity rather than political messaging. His criticism revealed Hollywood's transition from a talent-driven industry to one influenced by activist stories, clearly showing that he rejects these emerging standards. Denzel is not only vocal about race, but has also criticized the media for their part in disseminating false information. When questioned regarding the duty of journalists, he shared one of the most striking insights in recent memory.
What do you make of all the fake news that it affects
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's a great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it.
He revealed how contemporary media values being first more than being correct, demonstrating that dominant narratives aren't necessarily reliable. Denzel explained how the persistent demand for breaking news has compromised journalistic integrity. In a society where clicks, views, and interaction determine reporting, accuracy has been overshadowed by sensationalism. He contended that the haste to release unverified narratives propagates division and skepticism, complicating the public's ability to tell fact from fiction. His statements resonate particularly strongly in a time when social media magnifies partial truths and skewed stories like never before. McConaughey is among the rare Hollywood actors who have been willing to challenge woke narratives. When questioned on gun control, mental health, and family values, he offered a measured yet strong remark.
I will always measure what category I can be most useful. Let me go through.
Do you think
this
you
part of
could
my
get elected
timeline.
in Texas being anti-gun?
Do I think I could get elected in Texas being anti-gun? One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is be playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay,
to give you a direct statement right there.
Regardless of the criticism, McConaughey's position struck a chord with numerous individuals who believe that personal responsibility is lacking in today's conversations about social matters. In contrast to many of his Hollywood counterparts, McConaughey has steadily promoted a shift back to fundamental values, prioritizing personal accountability instead of superficial activism. He contends that although regulations and policies are important, they cannot replace personal discipline, solid family foundations, and ethical values. He emphasized that attributing all societal issues to outside influences overlooks the impact of individual choices and upbringing. McConaughey also spoke about the problem of political division, encouraging individuals to seek common ground instead of reacting impulsively. The featured celebrities not only confronted woke culture, they dismantled its foundations using logic, experience, and truth. Whether it's challenging cancel culture, breaking down media propaganda, or promoting personal accountability, these individuals demonstrate that genuine change arises not from superficial activism, but from honest discussions and analytical reasoning. Are we sacrificing our capacity for open dialogue in the pursuit of progress? Share your thoughts with us in the comments.